Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another team to see, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Gators will kick this deep to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Bulldogs offense has the football first here today. Now, last season, remember, Georgia was expected to dominate, and Florida really played well. DJ Lagway, the quarterback, gets out injured, but still, this was tied with 5 minutes to go in the game.
Boy, when Lagway went down, it was just such a difference in that game, but it was competitive. Remember, Florida had some mistakes. They had that chance for the go-ahead field goal, a bad snap. Just wasn't a clean game in the end, and the Dogs ended up getting out of there with a win.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The border battle goes back to 1915. Over the years, this Dogs-Gators tussle, Kirk's been interesting. One side's had the upper hand, the other side gets it back. Can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Chris, I just love this game every single year down in Jacksonville. The tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene, the way they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully we're in store for a memorable one today.
They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Catch made over the middle. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go on the keeper.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The pocket breaking down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Dogs.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Gators offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Lagway. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw and put it on target.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ball. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
But to me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. Receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
Down close to the goal line, they can still get a 1st down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Ball. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kirk.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Short throw complete to the tight end. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Gates down. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it second down. Behind the line, it's Wilson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Looking to throw yet again. A deep shot to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking for his back. Finds his man. It's Bond. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And here's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Dropping back. It's Lagway. And he's hit just before the throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Florida.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board. Score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
Kick out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possession. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. To the air, it's Stockton. Caught quickly. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go, first play of the quarter, offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Pass not complete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Important second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
That's caught. It's ball. Second down after that short completion. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on it because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's ball. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Gators looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. See if they can convert the point after. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Stockton. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Trying to find some room. It's Baum. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff again. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. The quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. And out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here?
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Caught inside the red zone and still running. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. Off the penalty, the offense will now set up in the red zone with a first down. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line, it's Frazier. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? On the run, he's looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looks like he's going to run it. He gets the first and still going. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads-up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On the run, it's Baum. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Gators pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Now, we'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. To the air, it's Lagway. The receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up 4th down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. Finding some room at the 25. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle, it's Thomas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Gators and Bulldogs. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Florida and Georgia plays out.
The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The pass passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line... Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket, bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass complete on a crosser. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The Gators looking to keep this drive rolling. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer, also the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Ball. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Breaks into open space. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Stockton. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Has the first, still on the move. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Running back has it on a screen now.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback still with the football. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The Bulldogs line it up with 1st and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Branch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. And now the handoff. tried to bounce it but couldn't get the cortical. Stop him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Now the try here for the extra point. DHC up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. When he can't bring it in, might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Second down now.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Single back, takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Can he get there on the ground? He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here would be from 60. Dropping back, it's Stockton. The pass rush closing in. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It gets your hands a little shaky.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Oh, he escapes. Well, he escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get
caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion makes it second down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Branch. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The Dogs will try to keep this drive moving. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Motion now from the tight end. And the quarterback keeps it here. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Dogs. The quarterback takes it in himself.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point up and good, so the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Here's the second down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
That's reeled in. It's Bell. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Leaning on the run game here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. To throw, it's Stockton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
They come away with 3 points. nice on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looking for a late deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Gators. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
The offense just takes a knee here.